Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as the Mali Empire. In the last episode we declared war on the mighty United Kingdom, who are not actually that mighty at the moment due to this ongoing war with Germany that they're in. They're very low on military and that kind of thing, so hopefully we can sneak some land away from them down here in Africa. We do have a bit of a rebel problem as well, but we have our troops taking care of it. Why aren't you taking care of it? Thought I told you to break off that siege. But it's going okay so far. We have our primary war goal occupied, which is Sierra Leone over here. They have some nice populations and precious metals that we would like to acquire. Unfortunately, we don't have any war score at all yet, but once this gets over 1%, maybe we'll be able to add a war goal, which will be our cores here and here. Which probably aren't worth that much. I don't think they have... well, they have decent populations, maybe. We'll make our borders look a bit better, which is also important. If we can potentially get troops up into... wow, Belgium is occupying the UK mainland. If we can get troops up here, we could definitely get a lot more war score, but I'm kind of reluctant to pit my ships against the UK's, even though they only have 5 ships. They have much better naval tech than I do, 21, compared to my 7. So while we're on commerce raiders, they're probably working on giant battle cruisers with plasma rifles or whatever. So I don't think we could actually fight them. Okay, the Malian way. Ours is a nation of liberty where every man is born with the inherent right to seek his own destiny. The possibility of prosperity lies within every man's reach. A recent report in a Bamako newspaper regarding the acquittal of a man popularly believed to be innocent has served to reinforce our people's ideals. Today they walk a little more proudly than before. Okay, so perhaps become 10% more liberal in Senegal and lose 3 militancy. Fair enough. We get some extra tax efficiency as well. And what are you doing? Okay. And you should be taking care of this one. Alright, we're also going to need to keep an eye on the rebels in the British lands here, since we don't want them to siege anything back. Then you head up here and start taking that. You can stop doing that and head down here. And you are going to the right place. War between the US and France. Yeah, how are these wars going? French colonial conquest of Gabon is not progressing too much, nor is the American liberation of French Hawaiian Islands. Alright. That's fine. Not really major wars, I guess, even though there are plenty of great powers involved. I suppose we'll just keep getting some military techs. No sign of any troops from any of the other people involved in this war, Brazil or Sweden. Kind of surprising that Brazil doesn't try to bring troops over. I assume they have a reasonable navy. Oh well, that's fine. I'm just as happy if they stay out. Okay, the UK getting pretty badly sieged up here. They still have their 5 ships, though it's possible that Germany and friends have enough ships that they're keeping the UK fleet at port, so they won't even be a threat to us. I might send a commerce raider up there to skate it out, see what's going on. Malian schools, let's see. Assimilation efforts in Hausa areas and territories are progressing slower than they should reasonably have to, and one of the reasons is that Hausa children are still educated in their native tongue. By enforcing compliance to a national curricula, we can foster a new generation of children to identify more directly with the Malian state. So we can enforce that, gaining research points, and get discriminatory school system for a few years, giving us lower research points and greater assimilation rate. Yeah, I don't think we need that. I don't think we care that much. Let's just say never mind. Okay, you are on the way up there. You have sieged this and should go over there. Chartist rallies. We'll let them hold their little rallies. Access from Guatemala. Sure. Okay. Let's check out our war score. Still 0. It's up to 0.54. And apparently still below 1% from our occupations. I assume we're getting some war score, it's just very low. So we might not be able to get much past 1% from however many occupations we managed to do. Oh, that was the rebels down there, okay. Let's creep this ship up here. France is not currently at war with the UK in any of these wars, I think, so that boat won't be doing anything. Well, we can blockade them a bit. 0.25 war score from that. Looks like they're getting pretty badly sieged up by Germany, so... Oh, there's a ship. We don't know what kind of ship, I think. It's a light ship, probably? I'm sure it's higher tech than our Commerce Raider. How many transports do we even have? 2, I think? Let's pull this back over here. Oh, okay. Apparently we ran into a Swedish army and got destroyed. That's pretty bad. We'll lose a little war score for that. Which will apply to our war score against the UK, I think, since it's battles. Or maybe it doesn't count, I don't know. Well, I think that pretty much answers my question about trying to sneak some troops up there. It's probably a bad idea. So we'll just continue sieging down here. Oh, and Germany has troops sieging the British land. Venezuela increasing relations. Malian ingenuity in the workshops and mills of our country. The free Malian people make daily discoveries and advances. The advancement of science is intimately tied to the free exchange of ideas. And nowhere is the exchange freer than in Mali Empire. Our liberty makes us a powerhouse of technological progress. Wow, okay. So, 2,000 research points and some prestige, or 4,000 research points. I think we'll go for the greater amount of research points. It's not very much prestige. So, I think that's okay. Tensions in Bornu, we'll insist it's ours. Ooh. None of it coming from the Bornu Liberation Movement, apparently. It's looking pretty tense there, though. Still 0, still nothing from our colonial occupations. This is to 0.84. Okay. You head up here and we'll start to get some of this land before Germany gets to it. Okay. Let's get point defense system. Might switch to some different area of tech after that. Okay, Liberia, increasing relations. Oop, this occupation is done. France accepted peace from the Russian Empire. Brittany acquires Britannia. Humiliate France. Wow, which war was this? I guess it was the French Colonial War. Whoever that was against Spain. I guess Russia was involved, which I failed to notice. Alright. Well, that sucks for France. They spat out Brittany. They're in Russia's sphere. I suppose that makes them more likely to enter into an alliance. No. They really don't like our navy strength, or our army strength, minus 90. Ugh. Oh well. Coal production output, which will help our, I think, single coal province. Italy wants access. Sure. And we do have 1% from Sierra Leone. Let's see, we can add a war goal now, so we'll do acquire core. I don't think it matters which one first. So we should immediately be getting the war score from this starting to tick up. You are not getting there before Germany. I think I'll actually leave this army down in this area just in case we get rebels popping up in the lands we have occupied down there. UK getting pretty badly sieged. Still going to take a while to for Germany to get enough war score to piece them out, though. Okay, a little extra prestige there. Tensions in East Hausaland. We'll insist that it's ours. Which one of you is East Hausaland? Pretty tense there as well. Okay. Let's continue on up here. And let me just put my phone on silent, since I apparently did not do that. Brittany has troops down here. What are you doing, Brittany? Are you in a war? Hmm. Still absolutely no war score from any of the land we occupied, which is kind of amazing at this point. We'll continue to be getting the ticking war score though, and we can add our other war goal to get ticking war score from that. costs only 3 war score to demand in a peace deal. So we really don't need that much war score to get this amount of stuff, but it's ticking quite slowly, so it is going to take us a while. We might just have to wait it out and hope the UK doesn't recover enough to get any troops down to our lands in time. So just out of interest, it's going to cost us 10 war score, that's the value at least. And at this point they would not even accept a white peace, so yeah, this could take a while. Though we are getting the most possible amount of ticking war score that we can get, unless we wanted to add more war goals, which I think would possibly just be counterproductive. I don't think we want to overreach too far. We should just be happy with the 3 war goals we have for now. And the elections are starting again. Okay, let's see if we can get the nationalist faction actually elected this time instead of just appointing them. Ooh, violent elections. That sounds bad. As the Malian election begins, there is a good sense that things are not going to proceed smoothly. A sense of change is in the air, and while not everyone wants that change, it seems there are many who have leapt upon the election as a chance to make it happen. A recent riot in Bamako was only barely kept under control, and debates elsewhere in Mali Empire are threatening to erupt into further violence, as neither side is willing to budge. So we lose prestige and get violent elections, giving lower political awareness, greater militancy, and ongoing elections with greater consciousness, and everyone gains militancy and consciousness. Well, I don't like that. It's okay though, it does allow us to pass a reform so we can continue to improve our school system, which is helpful. And we want protectionism. I think we might just go 10% in favor of protectionism, since everybody is in favor of free trade and we don't want to increase militancy too much. We'll insist East Hausaland is ours. We won this occupation. China has troops sieging the British land here in Africa. Amazing. I'll send you down here, I suppose. We do indeed have rebels over here, so we'll take care of them. And I think we'll switch to commerce or industry, maybe. A lot of factory output efficiency there, that would be good. I think we're too late for any of the prestige techs, unfortunately. Yeah, people even have mass culture in the avant-garde already. Let's actually get phenomenology and hermeneutic. That is probably a good idea. And we're still at 1%. We want residency. Scientists in our country have discovered William Cunningham. National debate on unemployment. So basically we can have people become more communist, more fascist, and more socialist, or do you not get involved in the debate? I think we might want to go towards fascist. I don't know if it'll actually help us to get the reactionaries in power, but I don't know if it's possible if you can have a coalition fascist reactionary government. Let's just say fascism is our only hope. We'll see how it goes. Okay, residency. Let's go 15% in favor of residency there. And still 0% from occupations. Alright, well... maybe get another 1% from one of these at some point in the near future. Let's see. Nationalist faction wants interventionism, so we'll go for that. I just want to wait for this to get to 2% to have a look at what kind of offers, if any, they would accept. Residency again. National debate on unemployment. Well, we don't want to encourage liberalists or socialists. So I guess we'll just not get involved in this debate. Okay, so we are over 2%. They would at this point accept a white peace. They would accept Gambia. They would accept this as well, actually. Which is very encouraging, because that's a greater value than the actual war score. Okay. So actually they would accept quite a lot. Accept a value of 6. So I think we're actually pretty close, and we will probably get there pretty soon. But we are out of time for this episode, so we'll have to continue and hopefully conclude this war in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.